And if we look at John 15, oh my goodness, just meditate on John 15. He tells us, whoever abides in me and I in him, he is that bears much fruit. The result of abiding is fruit. We don't want to be fruitless during this time. So Lord, show us how we can bear fruit, even though it might look different than what we're used to, right? But we want to bear fruit in this time. And he says, apart from me, you can do nothing.
That's right.
So abiding, holding on to him, lean into him at this time, lean into him. And the result of that, when we read John 15, is the fruit, but it's also the joy. Mm-hmm. It is okay to have joy in this time. And it's actually very healing to have joy in this time. Not only for your heart, but for your mind. So that abiding, the result, supernatural result, is joy. Mm-hmm. And joy really is supernatural.
It is.
So, yeah, John 15. And then Psalms 91.
Yes, of course.
That's such a popular, isn't it? Right now, you just hear it. Yes.
Verse.
So where do we dwell? Where do we want to dwell during this time, right? Where do we want to live, right? We want to live in the dwelling place that he's provided for us. Mm-hmm. Okay, so just meditating on Psalms 91 in that dwelling place.
And explain that a little bit further,
yeah.
Brianna, because we all dwell in our homes. Where does that mean, to dwell in the place that he has provided for us?
Yes. So, well, gosh, that can mean a lot. So dwelling, again, I think the adoration prayer and abiding is going to put you into that dwelling in him. There's also a process that happens too when you're dwelling, is you're being refined, right?
It's a mindset.
Yeah.
It's sort of a way of thinking.
Yes. So allow that when you're leaning into, when you're dwelling,
That's right.
when you are in his wings, under his wings, right? There is going to be a refining process, and sometimes it isn't easy. Mm-hmm. I think we can choose to fight it, and that's when we're not leaning into him, right? Or we can choose to go with it, lean into him and say, Lord, this time, refine me.